In this quick video guide, I'm going to show you a free add-on that you can use with Premiere Pro to increase the number of effects or functions or tools that you have at your disposal. You can look for Premiere Studio plugin, or you can look for Premiere Studio add-on on the web. You will find a couple of links actually. Now the first one I'm going to show you is from Adobe Exchange, which is basically telling you which are the most popular or most recommended add-on that you can use or plugins that you can use. First one on the top is the actual link to the studio and to the owners of this plugin. So you can read all the information you need right here, and if you're interested, you can go and see if there are additional information. Well, essentially, it's gonna tell you, and there's also a rating here, and there are other information about this. You can also click on free and proceed from here to download, or for the download you can just go in the first link at the top, which was the actual owner website, and you can go in download for Windows or download for Mac depending on your machine. So I'm gonna just save, and this is gonna be just a little launcher that you can open up. So double click in the downloads, open it up, and it's going to well, you need to run through a quick wizard and install this little launcher, and then once it's ready you will be fine. You just need to create an account if you don't have one. So I'm just going to finish the installation here, and you can see it just opened up. So I need to log in, and if I don't have an account I need to register one. You can select the free version to begin with, and also you can just stay with that because it has a lot of tools. And now you can see I've already created my account. You need a confirmation mail. You click on the link in the confirmation mail that you're going to input, and then when you are here you can select if you want to get pro version for transition, graphic effects, text presets, sound effects, color presets, and so on. Otherwise, you can go with the standard Premiere Studio install, and that is going to install the basic package, which is totally free. And of course, you need to now open up Premiere Pro, and eventually you'll find it inside if everything went nice and smooth. So, and if you're interested in Premiere Pro, you can check our Premiere Pro video course in the channel, and also the other video guides that you find in this playlist. And also please subscribe to support our channel, and also join if you want to thank us a little bit more. Now I've opened up this project, which is a previous project. I want to change the interface. This is the educational interface. So I'm going to go in the starter interface and just gonna close this. I'm gonna import new content for this video. So I will start from the import page, select and import. I'm gonna select these two videos, delete everything else, and use these two. Just click and drag and drop in an empty sequence, and that's it. Again, if you have problems with this, check the first videos of the playlist. I'm just gonna mute the audio here because I don't want to hear noise. And then I will go into the menus at the top, go to window menu, go down to extensions, and here you should see Premiere Studio among others if you have installed it. So you can call it add-on, plugin, extension, whatever you want. You can click and drag this, you can dock it to your interface, you can expand this a little bit more, make some space to see a little bit better what this tool has to offer. And so you just rearrange a little bit the windows here and the panels. You can click on the Get Pro version anytime if you want. And then you can start by exploring the folders. Let me just add another clip so we can see some transition here between one view, one shot and the other. And I'm going to click this. There you go. So now I'm gonna add a nice demo transition. So I'm just gonna double click, and you find all the transition right here that you can see. They're really beautiful. They have transformations, movement, zoom. They have like glimpses and flashes, etc., glitches. So I'm going to pick one. And by the way, if you don't want to see them so big and you want to compare them, you can change the size of the previews. You can also decide if you want to autoplay or you want to stop everything from playing. So only when you go over with your mouse, it's gonna play. And then you select the one you like. And I'm gonna get this one here. And you can also add the sound in the transition or not. You can click on the resize and then click on the add. So this is gonna add the little transition in there somewhere. There you go. So it's gonna be, you see it between one video and the other. Really easy, really fast and free. Now let's add something else. We have some graphics and effects like texts and infographics. So I'm gonna add this one here. And also if you go in the effects control, you're able to customize this a little bit, or transform it, manipulate it a little bit. And also if I go in the opacity, I can change, or the blending modes, I can blend to see also what's behind. So when you have black and whites, you are able to play a lot with the blending modes. And this is also shown in the Premiere Pro video course. So I'm just gonna, select one like this, and then let's proceed. So I'm gonna go back to the Premiere Studio panel, and you see there are so many, so take your time, experiment. You have like smoke effects or infographics effects, motion graphics, etc., etc. So I'm gonna add this kind of YouTube play button, and you can decide if you want less opaque, more transparent, less transparent. You can move it around in timeline. You can move it around. If you click in the preview, you can move it around in the layout of the composition. And that's pretty much it. And this is text. So you'll have the possibility to animate text. We already applied an animated text, but you can apply a simple text and then animate it. And then you have coloring. So you have really professional looks here that you can use. So let's go for this one here. Select the clip where you want to add it, and then let's go for add. And I think it added all the way. So let's just go back with the timeline. And finally, you have, sound effects. Pretty simple and straightforward. You can add sounds directly in the timeline in your composition. So if you click on add, well, that's going to be added where your CTI is. I don't actually see my CTI, so I'm just going to go move the timeline in the action zone. So every time you click add, that effect is going to be added in the audio tracks down below. And now we can just press play and see everything. So that's how easy it is. Really fast, really simple, really easy to get these additional effects. And this is going to be all for this video. Please subscribe. Please join if you want to support us. Check out other courses and video guides, and see you in the next video about Premiere Pro.